So let's break this down. Y'all are hiring urgently, but you only want to pay $20 an hour. Mind you, my rent is $18 billion.
One more thing. To preface this, I'm unemployed. I lost my job 3 years ago over some BS. It's cool, whatever. Why are people hiring people and paying them anything less than, like, I would say $60,000? Like, stuff in America is so high right now. A one bedroom is gonna cost you about $1,700. It was, say we in Atlanta. You do realize after paying all that, let's say you making like $50,000, you almost half your paycheck after taxes. And on top of that, let's not talk about these other bills like your car insurance. You gotta put in gas, you gotta put food on the table. And don't let you be a man. You gotta provide for some woman or whoever you be with, like, or a kid. Like, why are people posting jobs like with $46,000? Like, what are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that money?
I'm unemployed. If you follow my page, you'll know that by now I've been on a journey, honey. Left my last job due to my mental health, and now I'm currently in search of a new job. But today a recruiter called me, and I just had to tell her the truth. So a recruiter calls me and tells me that she has a position for me as a patient care coordinator in Alpharetta, Georgia, and it is in person. Now, I already don't want to go into anybody's office, but I told her, ma'am, if you don't live within 5 to 10 to 15 mile radius of where you're going to work in Atlanta, the traffic, it's not even worth it. I said, so please tell me the salary matches these requirements along with this location, along with being in person. She said, well, what are you expecting? I said, I don't want to tell you what I'm expecting. I just want to know what the salary is. What is the budget for this position? She said, they're paying $18 an hour. I said, ma'am, respectfully, you need to offer this job to a kid who just graduated from high school or somebody who just retired, and they can couple that $18 an hour with a retirement check. I have 10 plus years of experience. I went to college, busted my behind, coding classes, got an IT degree, specialized in health informatics. I offer people to tell me I'm worth $18 an hour. You can kick rocks. I'd rather be poor and work for myself and figure out my business until I can get it off the ground. There's other things I could be focused on right now than working for somebody for $18 an hour. So respectfully, ma'am, no thank you.
I gotta tell you guys the low job offer my sister just got. So she's a senior in college. She's about to graduate. She doubled major, one in supply chain and the other one in business. She literally got a job offer for $55,000 a year. And I told her not to take it. Because honestly, you can make almost that much working at Starbucks without a college degree. So I don't know. I don't know if I gave her the right advice, but I just thought 55 a year was so low. And I told her to keep job hunting. But she's nervous because this economy, this is April, let's just say May. So in my head, I think she has some time to just keep applying, networking, and get a job that pays more than what you make at Starbucks.
For the companies hiring that require people to have 4-year bachelor's degrees, why are you offering $50,000 a year? Wait, 45 if you have a bachelor's and 50 if you have a master's. So you're telling me I took out all of these loans for school to then work a job that won't allow me to pay these loans off that I took out to try to get this job? I'm just trying to understand that. Do you expect people to live off of $45,000 or $50,000 a year? I'm just really curious because I'm trying to understand how that works.
Hey, you guys, good afternoon. So really quick, I've been looking on Indeed, just being nosy, and like some of the jobs at the bachelor's level are quite very, very low, like 21 an hour, 20. Some are even like 18, 17, 16. I've even seen $16 an hour jobs. Now, mind you, I live in the state of Indiana, so the cost of living is different. The pay scale is different. But I feel like at a bachelor's level social work position, we should not be getting paid 16, 17, 18, $20 an hour. There's some jobs that pay 21, 22, and it's like we should be getting at least 25 an hour. at least minimum. Like, I'm not understanding why the economy, like, why? Because the economy is already at an all-time high with the cost of living, the cost of food, the cost of gas, bills, taxes. So to put the pay range for a social worker at the bachelor's level at such an all-time low really blows me. And I understand, like, they take into consideration experience, education, certifications, licenses, and all that. But I still feel like we should get paid at a better pay scale. What's your guys' opinions? Put in the comment section down below, because I'm curious.
So y'all, for caregivers, this place only pays $12 to $14. But listen what they want you to do. Cleaning schedule. Sweep and mop the dining room floor. That's nothing, okay, because you know you should after they eat. Clean and restock the bathrooms, toilet sinks, and trash. Babe, I'm not wiping y'all's toilets. I'm not an aide, but I'm just saying, just me looking at this, I'd be like, yo. Me looking at this, I actually put at the bottom, pay more. Because y'all want people to do this, y'all need to pay some more. What else they got? Clean the interior porch, clean the spa bathrooms, clean the hallways, dust the blinds and the window sills. You want me to dust? Take care of your residents. Change your residents every 2 hours if called for. Dust, clean bathrooms, vacuum floors, wipe down walls. Clean the activity rooms, the TV areas. Who these people think they is? They is not paying top dollar for all this stuff. They are literally paying $12, $12 to $13. It say $12 to $14, but I think they be in $13. Like,
so I work a minimum wage job in Connecticut where the minimum wage is $15 an hour. I do work part-time right now, so that's why my pay is a little low. I said I make about like $1,200 to $1,300 a month, but now that it's the holidays, I'm getting more hours, so I am making about like $1,000-ish a paycheck, so about $2,000 a month, like you said. Well, I'm not full-time, that's why my pay is low, but also we got to keep in mind that not every state's minimum wage is $15 an hour. A lot of them are $7.25 still. I lived in North Carolina last year, and that's where I'm from, and the minimum wage was $7.25. So it's insane to me how some states, their minimum wage is still $7.25. That is like beyond an unlivable wage. That video, I did get a raise too, so now I make $16.50 an hour.
The job market is so bad that people aren't even going back to full-time work anymore. I was scrolling on LinkedIn earlier, just kind of catching up on things, and I'm seeing a lot of people talking about how they're just choosing to freelance or contract work, not even creatively, like cleaning houses, like making websites, you know, Uber Eats, anything considered contract work. They're actually making more money doing multiple part-time jobs than picking one full-time job and like getting underpaid and overworked. I never thought I would see that in our society where people are just so over it. Obviously there are people getting hired, but like there's also a lot of people that are been searching for like 6 months to a year and they just don't want to deal with it anymore. It's the endless interviews, it's the endless rejection. I mean, it gets really tiring after a while. If you don't have a job, got laid off, or you're unemployed right now, are you like pounding out job interviews? Are you trying to get part-time jobs, or are you starting your own business? The world is so different now.